I want to talk about getting started with your business school application. Now, getting started is inherently a stressful process because suddenly you're now pitched with the idea of making the best application possible and ensuring that that application story sells and resonates with the AdCom. And that creates stress. Now, I understand your point that you should over-index on your own personal or inner voice and be fully authentic. But really, I would argue it's practically impossible to do that. How do you get started with the best business school application from the get-go?
It's only the start. So when you are starting off, follow me, that whatever your thoughts are, whatever your journey is, you must put it down. We will come to next layers, like I had mentioned, where you will ask others to also judge. So the first step is to download the application forms and then open a dummy account if need be, and then start thinking in bullet points, not in full prose, but in bullet points. What are the aspects that you would like to write? The way these questions are designed, they will push you to do a lot of soul searching, which that I think should not be difficult in the beginning thing. As it is, I've given 6 months. So begin with that. And for GMAT, GRE, absolutely, you have to do that robotic thing. You have to get over it. So just open your book and study. You don't want to study after X years of leaving college. You've got to work around it. I don't have any solution for that. So both these tracks are good ways to at least begin with right away.
So it's interesting you're saying that getting started is the easy part, which means by definition that something else is the harder part. What is that and how do you fix that?
That is what you had asked in the question, that look, after some time, you start feeling, will this sell? And that's what in your question you were saying, usually for all the authentic and all the things that I mentioned, it's not practical. I yield. You are right. That is difficult. But if you have started yourself, if the GMAT, GRE, you are doing well, that will give some confidence after 2-3 months. And then once you have created the first draft, and shown it to folks that you trust, including a counselor whom you have interviewed and therefore also comfortable with the counselor. By that time, you will have enough mass to be able to start tempering or bringing your inner voice. Because even if you started without your inner voice, but I said in the starting you can, and you want to bring some marketing, selling stuff against my advice, you will have enough confidence and your inner voice also will tell you, this is going a little bit too much. So 2-3 months down the road. So start off the way I said, and then ask around peers, others, counselors, ask them to read. And in 2-3 months with your GMAT, GRE progress in the bag, you will be in a good enough position to be able to decide how to go into the next phase of completion.
So is it advisable to first clear GMAT or GRE and then go on to the essays, or do them in parallel, or how would you go about that?
I typically recommend you must start with GMAT, GRE. One reason is that we are a testing country, if I can generalize. So we love tests, we love marks. So what if the Western world gives only a certain weightage to it? There are other things more important than marks. But because our socialization has been like that, I recommend that we start, do well, get some confidence, and then a little bit down the road, we then we start writing the application. I would mention, and that will depend on what kind of a person you are, download the application day one and just have a look. If you feel that you are absolutely uncomfortable, forget it, and down the road we shall open it. But if you are the type where those application prompts can be good fodder for back of your mind, then just do that, keep them in the back of the mind and begin your GMAT GRE journey. Things will integrate and then twine in the way you want it.